is the supermoon on Wednesday, where wolf goes crazy and sheds the bear skin. Let's take a quick look at the monthly chart as we head into September. We have a buy level at the 45 zone, full entry. We also have ATR at 21.5. Price target, I think we gave you that in a previous episode. If you know it, put it in the comments. Fly with me.
Said Archer, a million miles running, had me stuttering. I stumbled out the gate, then I realized nice guy had to make it mean. Had to show my ass, that's the only way to make a scene. I'm not invisible, though they try to make me seem the dopest individual. Flip vocals, hope for trampolines. You see my focus, my motives is to trample teams. Flow, it's like the ocean, but I'm floating, you that Dramamine.
I don't like to lose, but in every loss, there's a lesson. So, in a community sparring session this week, I came with my points. I wanted to talk a little music. I'm holding my own in the argument against a very worthy opponent, and out of nowhere, bro knocks me out with a punch that knocked me out in a very similar argument several years ago. What was the line? Check the credits. What was the lesson? Check the credits. Let's talk about US Steel. Ticker symbol X. We caught full entry in early May. We paid $22.50 a share. We didn't get the clean exit we usually look for because price blew through our first 4 EMAs in early August at, $22.50. Then Mr. X, SpaceX, Tesla enters the picture. Y'all know what we say about pictures. It's all in how you frame it. Up 34.5% in 4 months as of Friday. Speaking of X, we referenced them at the last episode and didn't put any reverence on the reference. We'll make up for that at the end of the show. What you're about to witness is my thoughts. Anything that I may say, it's just what I was seeing at the time. I'm not advising anyone to do anything except your own due diligence. Except your own due diligence. Boy, still kicking them doubles. Remember, we're sticking strictly to the weekly charts. VIX is telling us to assess our current holds or potentially hedge our positions as we head into September. We'll keep an eye on that as we get closer to September quad witching. We're big on top-down analysis at KBWS, and we've spent the past few episodes mapping potential levels for SPY. SPY is our proxy for the S&P 500. The other two major indices being the NASDAQ, QQQ, and the Dow, DIA. The 3 major indices are moved mainly by 3 sectors: tech, pharma, and financials. Let's take a look at those now as we move down a level on the Djed High View. XLK is holding above the Tecmo Super Bowl line, and we still have a gap somewhere between 160 and 155. We're not looking for entry until lower around the 63 EMA, around 151. We'll talk about that over the next few weeks as necessary. There's a lot going on this chart for XLV, but remember, we're sticking to the LT weekly strategy. So if we're sticking to the script, it looks like we start our blueprint at the 63 EMA, which also converges, if we take ATR into account, with our newly drawn red trend line, as well as a gap down below that we expect to fill. This looks like bullish momentum with higher highs and higher lows. We'll see how this plays out. We're looking for a breakout above 140, but we're also being conscious that that is going to be a significant or potentially significant resistance. I got burned on an options play for XLF this week, but I'm still bullish. I think I was a little early on the play. From a share standpoint, we're in a 50% position. If we get an opportunity lower, it'll probably be around 32, and we'll reload with the full clip. All right, you'll see the background again, trust me. But today I want to use it to talk about the 253 EMA and why we chose the color red. The purple tape is only built for Cuban links, but when it's dark and hell is hot, that's when we mask up and get the jokes off. RIP DMX. Stop, drop, open up shop. Let's get things started with Sony. We're going for a full entry in the $80 zone. ATR 4.22. Our price target $113. Man, look what you done started. Wendy, full position in the $20 zone. ATR 0.9. Our price target $27. I woke up every morning to Rough Riders anthem like Starbucks for a whole summer. Full position at the $90 zone. ATR 3.86. Price target $120. Let's round out the 4-bar setup with a look at Abbott Labs, ticker symbol ABT. We're taking a full position at the $100 zone. Our ATR is 4.34. Our price target is $134. Took it, then we split it. Boy, I speak a broken language, but the pieces come together once you hear them. And on that note, what happens right before we open up shop? If you fly with me, I'm out, elevators.
Million miles ahead of my closest competition. You love it if you listen. You ask me what lift is. I'll tell you the story of one big kid, a boombox, a pen, and a dream. The fact my mind's racing, it's not a bad thing. In fact, my mind's racing, it's the sting for the machine. So full speed ahead, put the anchors on deck. We got a million more miles to go. We can't sleep.
I said, shit, man, I don't know. I'm staring at the clock watching.